Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this is being published on the 1st of May 2025. So happy May Day to you, I suppose. And it's been set by Izetti. We have the master setter. Just did a cryptic. Last weekend's cryptic was by Izetti under the name of Pasquale. And so if you have a look at that, it's up on the channel, you'll get a difference of how he clues slightly differently between the two puzzles, but always very meticulous in his setting. Just had a little look back at my records, and we've had 7 puzzles from Izetti so far this year, and apart from one which took me 45 minutes and I had to quit on, they've been averaging around 14 to 15 minutes. So did have one at 7.5 minutes, so not sure where this is going to be. Hopefully it'll be in that kind of 15-minute area. I don't think there's any more to say. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Celeb a co-star being silly in fun run. A Parisian on stone floor. Okay. Publicity material taped, broadcast and modified. Publicity material taped. I would think that's an anagram. PR taped, modified, edited, adapted, maybe. Readapt, I think. Can't be adapt. Yeah, readapt. I don't know. I have to kind of take a look at that. PR. No, it doesn't work. I don't know. Something like that. Right. Walking without sure step in short grass and heather. Heather is normally Ling or Erica. Reeling? Short step is reed. Reeling, I think. Both sides welcome time for drink, lager. Instant support is instant moment support. Backing, strut. Get by with awkward Dame OK. Dame OK. Get by. Do. Make do. Mackie do. Destroy final message at university. Destroy. Break up, set up. Final message at eat up. Now. Somehow I daren't get on the platform. Is that a grammar I daren't? Or get on the platform? Or is it a hidden word? Examiner's task is difficult. Is hard. Task, chore. Or could be firm, I suppose. Arrest, slow moving. Slow mover, abanding. Arrest, nail. I think that's nail. Saw I treated inappropriately gets worse. That looks like an anagram. Saw I treated, so I'll come back to that. Plant beginning to beat, say, competition. Plant beginning to beat would be B, e.g. for say, competition, beg. Not sure about that. That doesn't really work with a Parisian. A Parisian would suggest earn. It's on the end of stone. Rune. Stone. Stun. Floor in that way. Okay. Nice. Anxiety is seen in group of 9, all retreating. Non-net. Group 9, non. Okay, so that's 10 shun. Okay, nice. Gosh, that's complicated but fun. Price demanded is a burden. Price demanded. Charge. I think charge is right. Yep. Communication, the reverse of feeble, engaging 1. Yeah. Communication, the reverse of feeble is weak, engaging 1. Put a 1 into that. Communication, email. What would that be? Email would be lame. Yep. Backwards. Skill of political group expelling art. Bedroom terror now desired. Bedroom items now desired in new style. Bedroom items could be 10. Don't think it is. No, it's too many letters. Now items now desired in new style. Not sure about that. Is that adaptor? Maybe that's adapter down there. Adapted. Adapted. They are. Adapted. modified, yes. Okay, we got there eventually. This one is thwarted female told off after game on the street. Gosh, thwarted female told off. Is anagram told at the end? Female told would be 10 letters after game on the street though. Reddish orange fabric somehow ingrained. Is that grenadine? And if it is reddish orange fabric, grenadine, not convinced, but I'm going to go with it. A new singer on the radio. A new antennal on the radio. Antenna, I think that is. So on the radio is the things that sound like slow movement initially. It's adagio, I think. Affecting soldier in bustling activity. Bustling activity is, don't know, earlier leader of religious community. Earlier, pre, post. Brain's just trying to think of religious communities. Community is a sect. Religious is an R. Earlier. Okay. Rested bottom having expended energy. Rested bottom having expended energy. So it looks like it's the bottom without an E in it for energy. Bottom. Rear. Rested. Sat. Sat and seat. Okay. Is this going to be hard? Examiner's task is hard. Is difficult. I don't think that's hard though because of that. What will go next? Let's look at one across. Celeb is a co-star being silly in Fun Run. It's just an anagram. Celeb, a co-star, isn't it? I think a co-star is 7 letters. Celeb is 5. Yep. Being silly is an anagram indicator. Some kind of race, I think. It's got a B. Boat. Bat. We've got bees. We've got. I have to write it down. Celeb a co-star. Take out race. And then T C E, which leaves B O S A. Obstacle race. Okay. Obstacle race it is, and this is now down here, isn't it? Plant, beginning to beat. Okay. Competition. Say competition. Bat, bet, bith, beetroot, bot. Beginning to beat. Okay. Instant speed support. Instant is second, I think, which leaves that one with no more help. We've got B, something T, something E, something C, something. Competition you would think is going to be an example of a competition to get to. Bats. Cat. Battle cat. Thwarted. That's just that ends in D, doesn't it? Thwarted. D. What's this? Short sorrow treated gets worse. Deteriorates. Oh, deteriorates. Got an S for deteriorates. I think that's got to be now then. Assuming grenadine is correct. Gonna go there. Oh, what's this? A do? This is kind of a do, is it? Slow movement. That's adagio. Okay, I said it. A-G, yeah. So that isn't a G, isn't it? Difficult task is examiner's task is difficult. Ah, okay. Leader of religious community is a earlier past pre this somehow ident. Yeah, okay, I'm going to ident. Get on the platform is to detrain. Get on the platform, detrain. Yeah, okay, you detrain, you get off the train. What's this then? Bedroom items. Now desired in use this style. I guess that's just an anagram of now desired. Desired is 7, now is okay. Which makes that bedroom items are I don't want to tick off the letters. Now desired. Got rid of the ed, ron, got a ron, which leaves me wdesi, and a word that's going Ida Downs. What a great word. What a great Ida Downs. There we are. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Examiner. Okay, so this one and this one. Thwarted female. So female. Freshened. Thwarted. On street. Could that be road? Don't think so. After game on street. Female told off. So anagram of told, which would make that unlikely to be T. Examiner's task is difficult. This one. Earlier. Leader of religious, I think that's got to be the R. Community is a peace, something R. So that's beetle nut or something. Betel nut. Beginning to beat, say competition. But why that would be cut nut and that not be second? Instant is a second and a support is to second emotion, so I think that's correct. Thwarted. Female told off. So just female told. That'd be an anagram though, wouldn't it? I've got an RLS from somewhere. After game on street. Frustrated, I think. That's female rugby union. Frust. Told off. Frust. Female. Is F. Told off after game on street. So rust. Rugby union on street. Frust. Frusted. Flustered. Is it are you? Examiner's task is difficult. Examiner's S. Is what's task going to be if that's an is? Passing. Passing? I feel like that has to be F for female. That has to be IE for rugby, ST for street, which leaves told off to be right. I'm going to put the video on pause while I think to myself. Okay, within seconds I've gone prior for that one, and then that fills in that's been ing. I think examiner's task is passing or ticking or difficult. Difficult is marking. But marking isn't difficult, is it? Flustered. Right, I'm going back to pause mode. I'm going back and now see that I had something. I had eat up here, but that isn't eat up. That's destroy final message at university. Frustrated is told off. Rated. I think it's frustrated. That'd be thwarted, which makes that. Testing. Testing is difficult. Destroy is to final message, and that would help why that isn't going to make sense there. Run up. Final message. Destroy. Final message at university. At university is up. Final message is rip up. Okay, which makes that a buttercup. There we go. That makes sense. Cup. Hey, 1824. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. Right, let's have another look at that then, see what I did wrong. So, okay, obstacle race is an anagram of celeb a co-star. Being silly is your anagram indicator, and a fun race is an obstacle race. A fun run is an obstacle race. We've got A in French, so A Parisian on the end of stone. ST is the abbreviation for the stone imperial weight, and to floor is to stun. Publicity is an ad, as in an advert. Material, publicity material, sorry, is an ad or an advert. Taped broadcast, so an anagram of taped. Broadcast is your anagram indicator, which gives you adapted, which is modified. What have we got here? Walking. Walking without short step is reeling. We've got short grass, which is a reed without the D on the end of it, and heather is ling. We've got both sides. We've got left and right. Welcoming. Age for time. Time is age, which gives you a lager, which is a drink. Double definition. So a second in an instant, and if you second a motion, then you are giving it support. Make do is an anagram of dame okay. Awkward is your anagram indicator, and to get by is to make do. Right. If you destroy something, you rip up. And the final message is RIP, rest in peace, and at university is up. Now I had looked at that and thought final message is take the E of message and then put in at to get eat, and then university. I guess university in itself wouldn't be up. You need at university to get up. But there you go. That's how I struggled through that one. Somehow I think here is being used as an anagram indicator that ident is an anagram of detrain, and if you get off the train then you get onto the platform. The examiner's task is testing, and something that's difficult is testing. Arrest, slow mover, abandoning leader. So a snail is a slow mover. Take the S of snail gives you nail. If you nail the criminal, then you've arrested them, maybe. Sore eye treated is an anagram of deteriorates. Inappropriate is your anagram indicator. And gets worse is to deteriorates. Let's have a look at the down. So now we've got something a bit more easy. Now that I actually, once I sort out that one down there, the plant is the buttercup. Beginning to beat is the bee. To say is to utter. And competition is a cup. Simple wordplay. Anxiety, right, this is an interesting one. Anxiety is tension. We've got is seen in the group of 9. So the group of 9 is a nonet, and all retreating. So we've got N-O-N-E-T with I-S in it. Is inside of nonet going upwards because it's retreating in the down clue. The price demanded is the charge. How much is that going to cost us? How much I'm going to charge you. And a burden is a charge. Communication is an email. The reverse of feeble, so feeble is lame, engaging one, so put an I into lame, and then because it's the reversal, put it up. Skill is an art, political group is a party, but get rid of the P and the Y, the extremists. Nice clever surface there. Bedroom items are eider downs. Now desired is an anagram of eider downs, and in new style is your anagram indicator. Thwarted is frustrated. Now we've got F for female, and then told off is rated. Just wondering if there's anything more interesting than told off equals rated. I mean, I can't think of told off as being rated. I mean, you might get B rated. this is Izetti at his best of knowing something that I don't know probably. Rated, told off. I don't think there's anything more than it's just a obscure definition of rated is to be told off. The game is rugby union and on the street ST, so put told off rated after IUST. Reddish orange fabric apparently is grenadine, which is an anagram of ingrained somehow is your anagram indicator. We've got A in the clue, N for new, and then the singer is a tenor, but it's on the radio, so it's a sound like a tenor, which I've just said tenor. It gives you an antenna, which is where you receive something. Clever surface again. Slow movement is adagio. Initially affecting is the A. Soldier is GI. Is that right? So initially, no, okay. Got A is initially affecting the GI is soldier, so AGI goes inside of busing activity, which is ado. We've got earlier is prior, and the leader of a religious community is a prior, so double definition there. And finally, rested is sat. The bottom is your seat, but take the E out, so seat becomes sat, expended energy, so E expelled. So we got 1824, slow one, mainly because of that rip up being wrong. I think probably without that I'd have been done in about a good 11-12 minutes, not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching.